Hey there, this is Tiffany with Creative Mind Happy Soul. Thanks for joining me in this video. We're learning how to double crochet today. This is the third video in a series of learning how to crochet. The first video was on how to do slip knots and foundation chains, the chain stitch. The second video was on how to do single crochets, and this one is all about double crochet. So to get started on learning how to do our double crochets, we're going to need to recreate that slip knot and foundation chain. So to do the foundation chain, you'll be doing your chain stitches. So you'll yarn over, make sure your hook is facing down as you pull through your loop. So this is your working loop that you have on here, and you yarn over, yarn over, turn your hook down and pull through. We're going to make about 15 of these, and then I'll teach you how to start your double crochets into a foundation stitch. I'll see you in a minute. Okay, so we're almost at the end here. I've got 13 on here, and just a little note, when you're making your chain stitch and doing your foundation chain, you want to make sure that you don't do this chain too tight, because you're going to be putting other stitches into it. So to make sure that they're all about the same size and loose, you want to put them, when you're making them, you'll yarn over, pull through, and then make sure to push them all the way down onto the shaft of your hook so that you know they're the same size, and as long as the hook can move, then you know they're not too tight. So that was 14, and I'm doing 15 of these guys today. So getting that double crochet started, we're going to go into the fourth chain from the hook. So as we said before, when we've done our chains, you have all these little V shapes. Each V shape is a chain stitch. So we want to be in the fourth one from the hook. It's not the one on the hook because that's a working stitch, but it's 4 from the bottom. That means we're going to count 4 from the hook. So we have 1 V, 2, 3, 4. So double crochets start in the fourth one so that you make a chain 3, which will act like your first double crochet. So in the fourth one from the hook. So 1, 2, 3, and this one here is 4. Okay? So before we go into that fourth one, we're going to need to do a yarn over. You'll go into that fourth space. You're going to yarn over, pull through. You'll have 3 on the hook. Yarn over, pull through 2 loops so that you have 2 left on your hook. Yarn over and pull through your last 2. So then what you should have is the 3 chains that we skipped before we went into that fourth one, and then a double crochet in that space here. So you'll go into that next space, and you'll yarn over before you go into it, go into that next space, yarn over, pull through so you have 3 on your hook, yarn over, pull through 2 so you have 2 on your hook, pull through 2 again. Okay, let's try it again. So you want to go into that space next. So we're going to yarn over, go into that space, yarn over, pull through, you'll have 3 on your hook, yarn over again, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Okay, let's try that again. Now, in any project you do, this first foundation chain is going to be the most wiggliest and the toughest for you to get in, for you to do. But I promise with more practice it does get easier and easier. It's always the wiggliest. So just take your time and be patient. If you find that you're making a mistake, pull it out and just try and keep this little foundation chain straight as you're working through it, okay? So we've yarned over into the next space, yarn over, pull through. So you have 3 on that hook, and make sure they go all the way so that they're about the same size. Yarn over, pull through 2, and pull through 2. There we go again. Yarn over into that next space, yarn over, so you have 3 on your hook, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Okay, and we'll keep on going. Yarn over into that next space, yarn over, sorry about that guys. So you have 3 on your hook, yarn over, pull through 2, pull through 2. Alright, so that's doing a double crochet into a foundation chain. The next one will be turning when you get to the end and continuing with double crochet. Okay, so now that you've finished that to the end, we're going to learn how to turn a double crochet. So growing up, I learned that you chain 2 to do a double crochet before you turn, and some people now do a chain 3. I think personally it's probably just a matter of taste and what looks right on your project. So if you're making a small scarf, which is the next project that I'm going to do a video on, the chain 2 looked better than the chain 3. But I am currently working on a blanket where the chain 3 looks better than the chain 2. So I will show you both, and then you can decide on what looks right for your project as you learn and grow and do more projects. So to turn it, if you're going to do the chain 2, it's just yarn over, pull through for 1, yarn over, pull through for 2. And if you're doing the chain 3, well, just one more, chain 3. So we've got 3 on this one, and when you turn it, it's just like on the single crochet. You go into that very next stitch right here, right next to the chain 3 you did. So we're going to yarn over, go into that very next stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 stitches, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and then into the next one, yarn over, into the very next stitch, and just like on the single crochet, you want to make sure you have both bars over the top of your hook, and you're going to yarn over, pull through, so you have 3 loops, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Once again, you're going to yarn over into the very next stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So that's what it should look like, and you want to make sure that this is nice and straight, and it'll shape as you go. So yarn over into the very next stitch, yarn over, pull through 2, pull through 2, and pull through 2. We're going to do that one last time. Yarn over, into the next stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. And there you have it, how to do a double crochet. Alright, if you have any comments or questions, please feel free to leave them down below. Hit the like button if you liked what you saw, and if you want to be notified when I have another video that comes up, just subscribe so it comes up in your feed, or hit the little notification, which is the bell down below. You guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.